You know why we're here. We're here to make money, cold hard cash. Money. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the streets full of blood. We're walking you through the crypto markets, guys. I'm going to be starting off with the Bitcoin here on the hourly. Then we're going to be hitting up the midterm. Then we're going to be smashing through to the long term, because there's some interesting things that have been going on. When I say interesting, pure utter dumpage to the downside. Money has been made. Money was left on the table as discussed yesterday. Multiple shorts, multiple longs coming through there. Money, just so much goddamn money. It was a good day yesterday, hence why it's a bit of a later stream, just because basically I was up all night shorting Bitcoin. So yeah, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's a little bit late, but hey, we are here at the end of the day. It's still the morning. It's all good. Now, once we're done with Bitcoin, guys, we're going to go through to some altcoin requests, because I know for a fact, this is a fact, that you guys have some altcoin requests that you want me to do, because it's obviously been very bloody indeed. Well done to anyone that has been shorting this, making the cold hard cash, making that paper, because that's why we're here, right? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. That's why we do this every goddamn day. But yeah, anyway, let's do some shout outs to start it off with. We've got Here Optimist. We've got Xavier on way to 29k. Potentially, man. Potentially, man. I see 34 first, man. 34, definitely. And then we've got, hi, bro. We got Lauren. We got, hold on. Let me just take a step back. We got Sarigra saying, hi, bro. And then we've got Lauren coming through there. We've got, is that Bitcoin Beats in the chat? What? Yeah, welcome to the stream, brother, man. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the leg's healing. And guys, if you haven't checked Hammy out, go check out my brother. He's an amazing streamer, amazing trader. I'm sure he shorted this dump as well. Good stuff coming through there. Yeah, go check him out, guys. We got Naveed coming through. We got Jimmy B. We got Black Eye Last Index coming through. Nearly at the 6-month membership, I do see. Very, very cool stuff. Leading the pack, as we like to see there. We've got Mr. Miles. These shouts are getting long, guys. You're growing in numbers out here. Community is growing. We've got Joe saying, what's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like stocking. Yeah, we got Professor Stabby. Professor Stabby, interesting name, but yeah, nice to see on the stream, man. We got online cricket as well. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this, because it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty goddamn crazy. But the death cross did play out, which is really quite interesting. But yeah, 11 likes on the stream, unreal, guys. Do appreciate the likes coming through. Obviously, if you're having a good time, we'll see how this stream goes, and let's just get straight into it. So, as discussed multiple times throughout this week, guys. Obviously, we're on Friday now. It's 1 degree in England, bloody freezing. But as discussed multiple times throughout the week, this falling wedge pattern was looking like it was going to break to the upside, right? Obviously, we did discuss the potential for dumpage coming down from 42,500 across the board, right? We had Fibonacci lines coming through, or Fibonacci retracements coming through on the midterm. We had really crucial things holding us back. But no, look what happened. We absolutely banged it to the goddamn moon here. And I was sat here waiting for my long position, because we've been talking about this, guys, because it was a breakout of a falling wedge pattern. This was yesterday. So this is the money that was made to the upside. Very good stuff indeed. This was the break from the falling wedge to the upside here. Not too bad at all. Wasn't quite what we were looking for there, but we did get to around a 1.66 take profit point, and that's obviously where we did get reversed on, right? And this is why we stagger our take profits, guys. We stagger our take profits all the way up to the measure move, and then once we hit our first take profit, we put our stop loss to our entry point, and then it's always going to be a profitable trade, right? Which is it's a good strategy, yes. So we did that, made around 1.6%, not too bad, not too shabby. At the end of the day, from there, we did get reversed on pretty famously, pretty hard, right? There was another position that I was looking for here after reclaiming the falling wedge to the lower side here. It was going to be the break to the lower side of this ascending triangle, guys. As you can see, we've got massive levels of support along this trend line coming up like so, and then also massive levels of resistance to the top side as well along this horizontal. Now, this was the breakout I was looking for, but who in the hell has got the nerve to jump into a trade like this with the risk-reward scenario being in their favor when it's absolutely cascading and being so volatile like this? Not me. No, absolutely not. So I missed out on this 2% there, guys. I'd already made like a 1.6%, so it wasn't too bad. And it all happened very, very fast, right? Very, very fast. This was cascading down. Watching this, like, what the hell is going on here? And then we perceived to actually carry on going, right? This is where it got very interesting because, one, yes, I did miss this position. Hey, it's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, I prefer waiting and holding back, not making the money there with the risk reward being in my favor, right? Rather than putting it in and then losing, right? We're not here to lose, we're here to make money. So yeah, stayed out of that one. But then, as I said, we carried on, guys. We absolutely carried on. I waited for a nice congruent candle body close around this sort of area here, got in on the retrace, as you can see here, got in on the retrace, and then basically just rode that bad boy down. I didn't ride it down thinking we're probably going to complete the measure move here and come all the way down to bloody 38K. I literally thought, look, we're probably going to have another wave down, come to the volume weighted ATR at around 40K, and that's going to be cool. So what happened is I put my first take profit around this sort of area, around 40,500, and then basically just staggered them the way down. And to be honest with you, as I got in, it absolutely just tanked. And I was there like, oh, first take profit hit. Oh, second take profit hit. And it just kept going. So it was fun, right? It was an interesting trade, right? But yeah, all in all, completed the measure move. Very, very nice indeed. Made around 4.47% there. Happy man. Good stuff coming through there. But yeah, that's obviously all done now, guys. Let's get rid of this TA that we've been looking at for the last week or so. Pretty done with it. Happy we actually held out and was patient, calm, and collected because we actually collected a hell of a lot of money from that. So yeah, good stuff coming through there. So well done to anyone who did get involved with that and yeah, did make that cold hard cash. I saw one person in our Telegram group made a nice little pretty penny there. So yeah, good stuff coming through there. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. If I'm making money and you guys are making money, something's going right, okay? It's all good. It's all good, man. As you can see, we've obviously got let's do some fresh TA, right? Let's do some, just some fresh TA. As you can see, the resistance point that we have seen multiple times from back in the start of the year, January, end of December there. This is going to be the resistance point continually. Now, where did we get to yesterday? On that resistance point, literally bang on before the cascading dumpage to the downside from there. Now, where are we now, guys? Where are we? Who are we? Around this sort of area, okay? So this is falling a parallel channel, guys. And I think this might be the chart pattern that we have on the midterm, right? Let's have a little look. No, actually, it actually stems back further here on the midterm, this parallel channel, this falling parallel channel, guys. So this is going to be a valid trend. It's going to be a valid chart pattern that we can be using to make that money, to make that paper. So yeah, what are we going to be doing here? I'm sure you guys know now. Been preaching this every day in all the tier that I do. We're going to do a measure move like this on the most recent downtrend. We're going to be bringing that down. We're bringing that down like so. Looking for the break of 38. If we can break 38, hello money. There's going to be another short position coming through here, guys. It's going to be looking very juicy. Juicy. Indeed. That's what we want, right? We want a bit of the juice. We want a bit of the mangoes. So yeah, this is what we're looking for. And it's going to be around, it's going to be a big move, guys. It's going to be 11% to the downside, right? Do I think we're going to dump today? Probably not, right? I would actually expect us to come up and come back to this 39,600 to the volume weighted ATR. And my reasoning for this is, guys, let's flash back in history. Let's flash back in history. When we lose the volume weighted ATR band, you can see here, we're losing it. We usually, mostly always, come back up and reclaim it, right? We lose it here again. We come back, we reclaim it. We lose it here again. We come back, we reclaim it. We lose it here again. We come back, we reclaim it. So I would pretty much factually say, depending on where this volume weighted ATR band is going to go in terms of the live price here, when we do see dumpage to the downside, we usually come back and reclaim it, right? So that's my reasoning for coming back up to around this 39,700. This is going to be interesting because that's obviously the current price, the volume weighted ATR band. As we continue in this sideways sort of range here for the next like 2-3 hours or so, if we do, then obviously the volume weighted ATR band is going to be coming down. That's obviously going to be creating lower prices here, 39,200, 300. So yeah, at the end of the day, we will come back and test it, guys. Just keep that in your back pocket. It's just how long is it going to take for us to get down there? If the volume weighted ATR band moves down and we don't test it till now, then we're probably not going to be coming up. It's just going to be sideways or a retracement up at this point, in my opinion. And if it doesn't do that, hey, it's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. In this scenario, I would actually quite like to be wrong. The reasoning for this is because there's a massive, massive short on the table. 11.37% money, cold hard cash to be taken here. So yeah, that's what we're going to be looking for there. Very energetic. And that's what we're going to be looking for in order to be profiting from the next big downwards move there for Bitcoin, which is obviously on the short-term time frame. We're going to be diving into a lot more here in terms of the midterm and the long-term. So yeah, it's quite an exciting show, right? And Lauren's saying, don't forget to smash the like button while Chester kindly checks our coins. Amazing stuff, guys. And also, once we're done with Bitcoin, I will be going through to altcoins. Bit of fluff floating around in my office. I will be going to altcoins, guys, and I'll be just smashing through as many altcoins as I can for you. So yeah, you can get ready and get looking for that. We've got Simon in the chat there. Good morning, CC gang. Good morning to you all good stuff. Aching from the gym, but we all good. We out here. We keep him fit. Now, as you can see, volume, obviously after yesterday, it's been actually really, really quite... It's trending down, guys, and we know what happens when it trends down. Basically, it's a piece of information we can be using in terms of a potential breakout scenario, right? Interesting stuff there. If this is going to break out again, which way is it going to go? Is it going to go down again? If it is, we're going to be making more money. If not, we're going to be coming up and testing the volume weighted ATR band there. So yeah, all good in the hood coming through there. I do want to say moving averages here on the short-term time frame as well there, guys. We're actually very, very far apart. Completely expected it after an insane dump like so over the course of what, like 7 or 8 hours or something like that. That's absolutely fine for that to be happening. But when we do see these moving averages actually be far apart, it basically shows that the strength of the trend is still strong to the downside, okay? So if that is going to happen, then we could be coming up like so, right? Testing the volume weighted ATR band, as I was saying there. If that is going to happen, this is going to be the lower high that we're looking for, right? This is going to be the lower high that we're looking for. If this lower high happens, money, cold hard cash is going to be on the table for us to be taking here when we lose 38,200. We will get a couple of take profit points for this trade when we get to the longer term time frame there, but that's definitely a point that you want to be watching there, 38,200. I can't stress this enough, right? If we dump again, right, obviously a lot of the things are down, stock market's down and stuff at the moment. It's not looking too hot in terms of the world economy. So let's profit from it. Right. In terms of the RSI, Relative Strength Index, guys, we did get to obviously very, very oversold there. I mean, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Obviously, the dump was pretty catastrophic to the downside. But what do we have here? We've got a trend line coming down that we were referencing from before. And as you can see, we do have a respect in terms of support and in terms of resistance along this bad boy. Now, if we are going to see sideways action, this is obviously going to be bringing the RSI up on the hourly. And also, it is going to be bringing us up to... going to be bringing us up to the volume weighted ATR band, the volume weighted average true range there at 39,700. So it's another sign that we're coming up to this bad boy and then potentially setting a lower high and rejecting from there. Interesting stuff coming through there. In terms of divergences, do we have anything really jumping out of us at this time? Nothing that I can actually see here. No, nothing that I can actually see comparing the two there. But yeah, so as you can see, if volume is going to keep trending down here, RSI could come up. We're going to potentially come up to the volume weighted ATR band, so it's looking like a big rejection coming through at 39,600, just referencing the short term here. Interesting stuff indeed. Let's look at the macadamia nuts here, because look at that for a downtrend, guys. Absolutely brutal. Let's get rid of those trend cycles. They're no longer valid. As you can see, we've set an absolutely astronomical low here. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this does react. We're getting ever so close to a bullish crossover, guys. You can see this trend actually fizzling out, but you can see this is the lowest point that we've had most recently. So it is going to be the reference point that we are going to be using for any sort of trend cycles, any sort of low, any sort of higher low for the future there. So yeah, it's been very interesting to see, but it's nice to see us actually gaining a low here. This is the positive that we are taking from that insane dump to the downside. And yeah, that's what I would say about the MACD, macadamia nut. But yeah, it's going to be the midterm, sorry, the short term covered there, guys. Just a summary, volume weighted ATR band looking for a lower high there in terms of this humongous, dirty downtrend coming through there. But yeah, let's move to the midterm, and that is going to be, well, we've been discussing this, guys. We know what's good coming through here. It's actually on the cusp of actually a short position, guys. We're literally ready and waiting to pull the trigger here for this beautiful, and when I say beautiful, she's a beauty. It's a 28% gain to the downside, right? Yeah, it is. Sorry, that really confused me. 28% gain to the downside in terms of percentage, bringing us down to 28,000, right? So yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting to see how this does actually play out. At the end of the day, guys, we have been in this downtrend for God knows how long now. We've been coming down from all-time highs, right? It's just been absolutely brutal. We're going to be talking about potential bear markets coming through there. Sad times, but hey, they have to happen. They have to happen for us to be getting back up to those all-time highs yet again, right? So yeah, it's not going to be the end of the world if this happens, guys. And to be honest, with you, if we reflect back into the last time that we went into a bear market, we're actually in a 10 times better position, right? There's a lot more people know about Bitcoin. It's a lot more established in the economies and everything like that, right? Kind of, but but in terms of corporate knowledge and stuff like that, it's a lot higher up. People are still looking for lower prices, so we do have a lot of confidence here compared to the last time that we did see insane dumps to the downside like this, right? So yeah, let's have a little look at the percent. Let's have a little look at this chart pattern coming through here, because as you can see, we do have pretty heavy resistance, right? Heavy resistance from this top side here. Now, if we do actually reject here and bang it to the upside, we're definitely going to get rejected around 45,000, guys, and currently trading at around 38,000 coming through there. So we are going to need a hell of a big pump to the upside to get there. And we know about Bitcoin, guys. It's easier for it to go down than it is to go up, as we did see yesterday. Pretty insane big sell-off coming through there in the space of literally like 8 hours or something like that. So yeah, pretty rough stuff coming through there. But to be honest with you, we have been ranging in this sideways mess for a while, right? Especially since sort of the start of the year. So it's not really been doing that much since the start of the year dump at around on January the 5th. But yeah, so we can expect some sort of price action coming through there, right? So yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's absolutely fine. Just calm and collected. There's money on the table to be collected here. But yeah, we're going to be going into a bit more detail for that. We see moving averages. They're not really even that far apart here on the midterm. So that is an indication that we could see a bit more downwards price action, guys, just because they're pretty much coiled up here, and then we see a break in the price. They're not really had that much movement yet, so we could see these actually continue down like so, and that means Bitcoin would obviously continue down like so, and that will basically reference what we are saying here on the short term, which is going to be that lower high chart pattern that we are looking for there. There is money on the table. Money on the table, people. Money on the table. All good stuff. But yeah, so as you can see, the reason why I'm not actually sure as of yet here, because the volume weighted ATR band, guys, we know how heavily respected this is, and unfortunately, this is actually going to be it's going to be a very annoyingly strong point for us to be referencing here. Just the reason why I'm saying it's annoying, it just basically kind of means that it's probably not going to be the smoothest run all the way down if we are going to be shorting this, because as you can see, the respect along this bad boy, the respect on my name along this bad boy is really quite strong, right? So we basically need to be using that as a level of support. Now, as you can see, we do have that Fibonacci retracement coming through there. Yes, as of yesterday, we have actually set a new swing low. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do here? We're going to be moving. We are moving. Where's the button to move that? Yeah, there it is. There's the swing low, right? And obviously, we've set a new swing low, guys, of this downtrend. So we're basically going to be moving that to there. And then the Fibonacci retracements are going to be slightly different, right? Bringing the 50% even lower here for that initial trend reversal there. So if we can get above that 44,600, that is going to be above the 200 EMA as well. Very nice indeed. Then we can talk about the idea of testing 46K probably later in history, around 44,000 there, unless we see an insane recovery. And this is going to be just a filthy, dirty trap to the downside, right? But let's take a zoom out and say probably not, guys. Look at this downtrend. It's pretty much it's pretty much expected here. As I did say, saying that we are due some more selling pressure to the downside after a bit of a pumpy pump, right? And that's why we were weighing up the options for that long yesterday, and we made a nice bit of cash, right? It was a good day. Today was a good day. But yeah, as you can see, this is going to be very interesting to see how it does react around the volume weighted ATR band there, guys. But yeah, the swing low point that's a reference there is going to be that 38,200. Yeah, 38,200 for the midterm there for BTC coming through there. As discussed most recently here as well, volume has been trending down again here on the midterm, and that's obviously the spike that we did see yesterday, right? We were talking about this for quite a while, guys. We were talking about this for probably a week or so. So it does show that these volume trends and then the breakout and the price from there, actually they do play out, right? So these are all the signs that we're looking for to get all the information for the confirmation of a chart pattern breakout, right? And that's obviously how we are profiting from that. Good stuff. But yeah, let's jump to the RSI. Obviously, we did get to the oversold point. That's probably why we are seeing a bit of a buyback coming through here. Not very strong indeed, I would say. Really, really not the strongest buyback in the world. I would probably expect. I'd expect a bit more, right? I'd expect a bit more from this. It just shows, unfortunately, guys, it does show that it is still weak, right? It is still weak just because we're not seeing the biggest buyback in the world. And then in this scenario, after a massive dump like this, people, you would expect people are looking to buy these dips like so. They are looking to buy these dips like so. But unfortunately, it's not really been bought up, right? It's really not been bought up. So that does show that there is still bearish momentum in the sea there. Bearish momentum in the sea. So yeah, let's talk about the fear and greed index, guys. 19. You're all scared. You're all in the corners of your bedrooms, in your blankets, shaking. You're fine. It's absolutely fine. Keep calm and collected. At the end of the day, if this bad boy keeps coming down, we know what we're going to do. We're going to be shorting this. We're going to be shorting this the whole way down like we did yesterday, making that cold, hard cash. Because you know why we're here. We're here to make goddamn money. We're here to make cash. We're here to make cash flow. Even though our hodls are slowly, ever so slowly depreciating. It's absolutely fine. We're making the money back through trading in swing trades and day trades, right? It's absolutely fine, guys. And at the end of the day, the lower prices for these altcoins, the lower prices for Bitcoin, is just going to be buying opportunities. So I'm basically, what I'm going to be doing, a lot of the money that I'm making through day trading and stuff like that, I'm gradually moving it aside, and then I'm just buying the dips, right? I'm just buying the dips, accumulating more of these coins continuously, and then when we start to moon again, I'm going to be caking it, right? I'm going to be absolutely swimming in coins. Mr. Miles says, buy that entire dip and save us, Crypto Chester. I'll do it now. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I don't think my portfolio could move the market like that, man. Good stuff. Bears in the sea? Question mark. Yeah, I went off a little bit of a tangent there, Phoenix. But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, man. Do see you popping through. Where are we? Let's talk about Bitcoin here. Let's talk about the directional movement index here, because that is something that it's obviously got very reactive very quickly, right? Because we were talking about this yesterday and it was a bit undecided, right? With the ADX coming down here, and we know the ADX levels, guys, 20, 25 here. You can see this is obviously determinant of the strength of the trend. The trend. Not an insane dump in the space of 8 hours. The trend. The trend, okay? So now, as you can see, the ADX is ever so growingly higher. It's getting ever so higher. If this actually breaches 25, which it really does look like it is going to here, this is going to mean downward selling pressure, a lot more confidence in a downtrend playing out here. And as you can see, we have had the negative crossover very violently with the positive there from the downside up, and that obviously is a bearish crossover, guys, giving us that insane dump to the downside. But the trend, as I said, it's not quite there as of yet. So maybe we're going to be setting that lower high on the shorter term timeframes as discussed, and then going to have continuation. I probably would wait for the ADX to come up to around 28.46 to really have that confirmation of a more congruent downtrend coming through there. But if on a positive, the higher that this goes, the higher the ADX goes like so, right? We're looking for, just in summary, guys, we are looking for a downtrend here. Not an absolute dump, right? We can't be absolutely dumping off a cliff because it's going to be far too volatile to one jump in when we lose the volume weighted ATR band here. And we basically just want this to just trend down really gradually like that for this position, and then it can be a lot more healthy, right? A lot more healthy rather than just shorting it and then just getting reversed on like December the 4th or something like that, right? We don't want to be in that. We want to be a nice downtrend coming through there, and yeah, that's sort of the idea. So the higher the ADX goes here, the sort of the better here for Bitcoin, right? But yeah, that's the directional movement index covered. Let's jump to the longer term time frame now, guys, because this is actually getting very choppy seas in the water as well. I'm going to start on the weekly here because at the end of the day, let's just take a step back. Let's get rid of that. Let's take a step back, guys. This is obviously the Binance charts. There's not much that as much detail as like Bitstamp and stuff like that. But as you can see, we are still in an uptrend, right? You can see we've obviously got a low here. The low is back down at around 2,825. We've got a higher low. We've got a higher low. Obviously, we know what happened back in March, and then we got higher lows being created. This was very, very congruent for a higher low back in June, May, that sort of scenario when it all dumped off the goddamn cliff. We're seeing the same thing happen here. I would say the negative here, guys, there is a negative. Unfortunately, there is a negative. This was a confirmed higher low. As you can see, we did break the high and we did get an all-time high from there. Now, unfortunately, we have just broke that higher low. Do you know what that means? That means confirmation of bearish momentum to the downside, right? The likelihood of us coming down and testing this 29K it's on the cards now. Unfortunately, it is on the cards. Do I think we're going to absolutely slam it down really, really fast? All of a sudden, we're at 29K from 38K? No, probably not. If you think like a whale, you're never going to fail. We've been coming down all the way from 68K without really any sort of proper reversal, right? Without any sort of proper reversal. So. What happens when you invalidate a lower high here? Sorry, a higher low. You actually come up and you set a lower high, a solid lower high. So I would expect some sort of pumping momentum probably in the next probably not in the next week. Probably the next 2 weeks or so, right? I would expect some sort of pumping momentum. Maybe we go sideways or come down to around 34,000. Yeah, this is probably what I'd say. Come down to 34,600, that sort of area, and then maybe a little bit earlier there, and then bouncing it up here, probably all the way back up to 45K, and then continuation to the downside. I'm not that far, but then continuation to the downside, testing this 29K, right? So let's get that drawn in, because this is going to be very interesting. Let's reference what I just said here on the daily chart here, because this is going to be very interesting to see. So as you can see, obviously, we've got a very, very strong downtrend, guys, here coming through from the all-time high. You can see the lows have been set. You can see higher lows have been set. You can see more lows have been set. Another lower high has been set, and now another low has been set. Now we take the Fibonacci retracement, we bring that to our swing low. Now we have just invalidated a higher low, as I just said. So now that tells us we're probably going to see a lower high get created, right? I will expect a test of this Fibonacci retracement line coming through around 43,700. Maybe not imminently, as I was saying. I probably would expect a bit more downwards momentum coming through there. If we break this low again, then I would expect probably 35K, 34.6 there, this sort of area, and then a bounce, right? Then a bounce coming through, probably something along the lines of this, giving everyone a lot more confidence for a bit of a retracement, because people don't want to be missing out when we do see this buyback coming through here from the whales, right? And this is the perfect scenario for the whales to be doing, coming down, bouncing off this level of support, smashing through a Fibonacci retracement yet again there, and then claiming a higher low from that massive uptrend that we saw previously. And when this does happen, guys, then we can talk about the idea of coming up to around this 44,100. When that does happen, please don't be flipping insanely bullish to the goddamn moon. Please don't, because this is still going to be a strong downtrend, right? And that's why I want to flip back to the weekly ever so quickly, because even if we do come up to this 44,000 sort of area there, at the end of the day, we've still invalidated a higher low. We have, right? Most likely in trading, what happens when this happens? We come up, we set a lower high, and then we have continuation to the downside, right? Testing the previous low and then coming down to the previous higher low, which is... It is 29,000, guys. It is 29,000. So 29K, it is on the cards. Unfortunately, it is on the cards. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's not. If you think like a whale, you're never going to fail in this scenario here, guys. So I don't think 29K is going to be happening overnight, but I do think that this downtrend is likely to be playing out to that sort of area, right? But before that, we're likely to come back up to 44,000, that sort of area. If you get what I'm saying. Let's have a look at this death cross scenario that we've been talking about all week, guys, because we do stream every single day, Monday to Friday, right? Every single morning. We're talking about Bitcoin. We're talking about altcoins. We're doing it all. We're doing it all on this channel, right? So yeah, let me get rid of that TA coming through there, and let's talk about this this filthy mess, whatever this is in terms of moving averages, right? We've got the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA coming down there, having a pretty dirty death cross to the downside, right? We were sat in this sideways period for quite a while this was happening. Nothing was happening. And we were all like, is it playing out? Is it going to play out? What's going to happen? And then out of nowhere, John Cena, he obviously got thrown off the ropes and absolutely destroyed here. Dumped like a considerable amount in the space of literally like 8 hours or so, right? It was really, really quite rough there. But hey, as I said, we made cold hard cash doing that, so it's absolutely fine. So it's absolutely fine for there. But in terms of this death cross playing out even lower, I just go back on what I was saying a minute ago, guys. We're referencing that the low and the high low invalidation and the lower high that is probably about to be set here. So yeah, just be patient, be calm and collected. At the end of the day, this is a downtrend. It's a downtrend, not just a downtrend here. It's a downtrend from the all-time high. So actually give us more confirmation to be heading down here. The rest of the markets are really quite bad here. So yeah. You can only expect Bitcoin to be doing this as well. So yeah, that's going to be Bitcoin pretty much summed up, guys. It was pretty good. I did enjoy that one today. It's nice to see. The reason why I enjoyed that today is because the week's been pretty flaccid, boring. Not a lot going on here, especially on the short-term time frame. We obviously had that falling wedge from before, which we obviously made a pretty penny on yesterday and this morning. But it has been pretty repetitive, right? So it has been nice to be diving into a few different things. But yeah, in terms of the RSI ever so quickly, guys, we're actually at that oversold point as well on the daily. So that's an indication of a potential buyback coming through there. I mean, I don't think stochastic's quite there as of yet. Let's get rid of that. Don't think stochastic is quite there as of yet in terms of being oversold. So that does indicate a bit more selling momentum to the downside is actually possible here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, there is potential for a break to the downside here on the short-term time frame. 11% on the table, very nice indeed. Good stuff, and that does look like it's potentially going to be bringing us down to that 35K level here, which we were just talking about here on the long term. Talking about the long term there, 35,700 for the volume weighted ATR band, guys. And you know where I'm referencing this? Have a little look back in history. Bang, bang, amazing stuff. You can see the support on this bad boy. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a point to be referencing there for BTC. As you can see, bang, bang. The daily is very, very reliable in this sense here. If we don't respect it, we trend below it. So if we do lose that, throw your toys out the pram, absolutely run down the street. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be dreadful because that's obviously going to be meaning a break out of this chart pattern as well, and that could definitely mean 29K is going to be on the cards very, very aggressively, right? Very aggressively. But yeah, that's going to be BTC summed up, guys. Now it's altcoin request time, so get your altcoin request in the chat, and we will get to them ASAP Rocky as quick as physically possible. I'm just going to have a drink, have a little break of the voice, and then we're going to carry it on. My music's turned off. What's going on? 27 likes on Reel, guys. Can we get that to 30 likes? That'd be absolutely amazing if we could. That would be cool. Maybe my AirPods died? No, we out here. It's back. We back. I got music. Should I have a look at the chat? Because I see you guys have been having a nice little conversation coming through there. Would you look at that? Now, I can see your altcoin requests are coming through in the numbers, which is absolutely amazing. I'm going to do my best to get through as many of them as I can for you guys. Starting off with a bit of ADA there for Mr. Miles coming through. ADA. I've got that on my watch list. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Currently, ADA trading at 1.21. As discussed, guys, we were discussing this probably early this week, actually. Yes, it was early this week. When it was really pumping, right? It was pumping and it was doing a madness. ADA was performing on its own, doing really, really good stuff. And I was sat there and I was there like, don't buy the top. You're going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked if you buy the top, regardless of what BTC has done here, guys. Obviously, this has helped ADA slam it down even further. But when we are seeing pumps up like this, the likelihood of us seeing continuation of a downtrend like this is fairly likely, unless we do see really congruent invalidations, right? Which we haven't really seen, right? So now, what I would be looking for ADA in terms of continuation to the downside is it's fairly likely. We have just invalidated a higher low here, currently sat on this area. So I probably would expect a little bit of buying momentum coming through here. Probably to the 10 simple or maybe even the 21 coming down there. coming to around $1.27, and then from there, unfortunately, continuation to the downside, I would say. Then you can be testing this low at around $1.07, unfortunately, there for you ADA lovers who bought again up here, right? Not good indeed, but hey, it is what it is. Just die with the hodl, right? Die with the lie, die with the hodl. Think of a rhyme for that. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, so as you can see, descending triangle coming through there, guys. You can see, obviously, we've got a very, very strong horizontal coming through on this lower side. So if we do see ADA still tanking it to the downside there, the level of support, the level of respect that we're going to be looking for here is going to be the volume weighted ATR band, as you can see here. Very, very nice indeed in terms of support. We're actually quite far away from that, so that's probably going to be around $1.05 there. If that is to happen there, guys, we're going to bounce, right? We're definitely going to bounce from this zone. I really, really would say we are. Not just because of the support that we have seen before, because the likelihood of us actually just smashing through this zone in terms of something along the lines of that is fairly unlikely. The reasoning for this is, guys, downtrends like this, we need lower highs, right? We need lower highs. We need pullbacks. We need pullbacks. We need healthy pullbacks for it to be a healthy downtrend, right? So I would expect a lower high to be set probably around this sort of area here. And $1.21.8, right? If we do come down and test this area, I would expect a buyback coming through there. Am I going to be blindly long this zone? Absolutely goddamn not, no. The reason that the trade that I would be looking for here for ADA for the future there is going to be, it's going to be a short coming through here from when we lose this bad boy coming through here around, I'll probably be shorting when we lose 99 cents there, shorting it down to around 92. That's going to be my first take profit, and then second take profit around to 82 there. Obviously, it is a downtrend, guys. Trend is your friend, and you know what you do? You ride that bad boy till the end. So that's sort of the scenario I would be looking for there. At this moment, it is still a bit too choppy in the water there. But yeah, let's have a little look at, we've got SkyDMX in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Hope you're having a good time, man. This chat is... It's really laggy today. I don't know what's going on. We've got I Simply Am requesting a bit of VeChain. I'm interested to see the price of VeChain. Oh my god. Oh my god. 6 cents. 6 cents. Take a minute. Let's just cry for VeChain, right? Because that is absolutely embarrassing. That is awful. After literally, it feels like a few weeks ago we're at 18 cents, right? Dreadful, right? Obviously, it's months, but yes, it doesn't feel like it's obviously seen really, really big crashes to the downside coming through for VeChain. Now, what are we talking about here? Obviously, VeChain coming through. You can see we've obviously got the volume weighted ATR band holding us up pretty nicely indeed. Unless we have an insanely big dump to the downside again, I would see a bit of a retracement coming through there. Maybe coming up, having a retest of this 6.6 there. Not going to say another one of those. But yeah, this is probably going to be the retest area. Near enough tapping that already. But yeah, so as you can see, the measure move to the downside here from this falling wedge, guys. Unfortunately, it is a falling wedge. They tend to usually break to the upside. But hey, we know what happens here. They can break to the downside. Why is that? That measures... That's what's going on? Has someone gone onto my chart and moved on my trend lines? Like, what is happening? Yeah, because we could be looking at another trend line looking like so, and that's probably where we bounced, right? So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. We're not really... We could have had... I probably would be weighing this up as sort of like a trap zone sort of area there, guys. Because as you can see, there is a couple of... God, something's changed on my chart, I swear. But yeah, there is a couple of scenarios coming through there. But yeah, I probably wouldn't be getting in until we have actually cleared this area here. As you can see, this is the trap zone. This is the reversal area here for VeChain. In terms of the measure move down, obviously it is going to be like that, coming through like so. That's going to be the measure move down. Most recent downtrend from the top to the bottom of that chart pattern there. In terms of percentages, we love a percentage, right? We love a couple of percentages there. We're around 23.45% drop to the downside for VeChain there. Pretty bad, right? Pretty bad, obviously. Bringing VeChain down to around 4. VeChain to around 4 cents and 9. Really quite rough there. But yeah, if we're going to be shorting this, money, cold hard cash is left on the table for us to be taking there. So yeah, overall, really rough. Really, really bad. Let's have a look at what's next. We've got a bit of... Raylan says, VET, ADA, XRP equals poo. Well, you're naming like leaders of the altcoin army here. Interesting. VRA for raw. Pure raw. VRA. Take a step back, guys. It's a coup coin, so we just need to brace ourselves for a second, especially with what's been going on in the markets. Not the greatest thing in the world right now. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the worst either. Obviously, we've got that trend line coming down in terms of resistance there. We're obviously breaking a key level. Something's wrong with my trend lines today, guys. I swear to God. Someone's like come on my trading me and just moved all my trend lines. That does not look right. Probably wouldn't even have something there to delete that. But yeah, the support level, as you can see, is coming up to where we are now. If this is going to break, guys, there is actually probably going to be a potential little cheeky short to the downside here. We are miles away from the volume-weighted ETR band. We've literally got a lot of open sea, a lot of open space coming through there. Excuse the NFT pun there. As you can see, we do have quite a lot of space to the downside here before we hit next levels of resistance, next levels of support for us to be bouncing from there. So yeah, this is sort of the scenario I would be looking for in terms of a short position. I probably would want to get in after we've cleared this low here and then basically riding that bad boy all the way down. In terms of percentages there, obviously the measure move for this is going to be a lot bigger there. It's still not lining up. Something's definitely off. Very weird. Very, very weird. Not sure what's happening. Yeah, that's what I would have done there. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot more weird. But yeah, we'd obviously have a trap zone up in this area, sort of come to the top side here, guys. So yeah, I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, the measure move to the downside would be something along the lines of this, guys. And it's going to be obviously this is going to be the move. Obviously, it's huge, right? It's absolutely huge. So in the chances of actually getting all the way down to this 1 cent there, then it's pretty unlikely, right? It's pretty unlikely. We want to be basically staggering our take profits as we go there. But yeah, 26.67% on the table there. Definitely something to be looking out for and looking after as we do dump. And that is lining up fairly perfectly with the volume weighted ETR band coming down, as we know that acts as heavy level of support there. But yeah, overall bearish as hell. Lower high being set. In terms of the micro downtrend, we are just setting lows and lows and lows and lows. We are actually testing a higher low here. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see whether this does hold. Even if it does hold, we've still got miles away to get above the most recent lower high there to have that bullish momentum to the upside. So yeah, I would still expect downwards momentum for this coin. GRT there for Sariga. GRT. Did the chart even change? Actually didn't even change, man. Yeah, descending triangle to the lower side. Same scenario here. If we do lose here, around 42 cents there. If we do lose that, then there is definitely going to be a short down there. As you can see, I'm going to be the only one shorting all of these markets, right? This is going to be the measure move down, guys. Probably coming down to the volume weighted ATR band coming through there, around 22 cents there. That is obviously going to be a very, very bad scenario here for GRT. Yeah, not great. I would be really, really worried if we lose this horizontal here at around 43. That's obviously gonna be very, very bad. Short position after that, amazing. We'll make money, but hey, definitely not looking great for GRT right now. Can have a look at Luna. What is happening? What is happening here? Luna looks good. Luna looks good. Very good indeed, actually. Now, my reasoning for this is, guys, as you can see, rising parallel channel, looking pretty good. Trend is your friend. You ride that bad boy to the end. We have set smashing through all-time highs, literally all the way back in March 2021 when it all crashed and stuff. We are still seeing momentum to the upside, being really, really quite strong indeed. Have we really seen the biggest crash in the world from this BTC dump? Not really, no. It's actually been bought up really quite nicely here. So that does show there's quite a lot of strength here for Luna. What I do want to say is, obviously, we do have a lovely, cheeky trend line coming through like so, which we are currently sat on. This is where it gets interesting because there could one be a short to the downside here. As you can see, we're going to be moving. We're going to be losing this trend line here in terms of this level of support, and also all these major moving averages that we've got coming through here. If we lose that in terms of the price coming through at around 72.61, there is going to be a short down, guys. And the short down isn't going to be the biggest thing in the world because, as you can see from all-time highs here, we're going to be drawing a little trend line. A little trend line coming through like so. Now, this is where it gets a bit interesting, just because, as you can see, we do have an ascending triangle now. Let's get rid of the moving averages. Oh no, that was the wrong thing. Let's get rid of the moving averages for now, so it's a bit more clearer. As you can see, we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. We've got the high, we've got the lower highs, we've got the lower highs, we've got the higher lows, we've got the higher lows, creating a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. Now, this is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the top of an uptrend. Yes, that does mean it mutates into a bullish pennant chart pattern, which does usually mean continuation to the upside. With these markets at this time, it probably is going to mean continuation. Well, it's going to mean a dump to the downside, not continuation to the downside, because we're not really having continuation to the downside at this time. So yeah, it probably won't mean continuation to the upside. We're probably just looking at a normal symmetrical triangle break there. In terms of a measure move like so, it's not going to be the biggest thing in the world, guys. Probably not even bringing us down to that most recent higher low there. So yeah, not really the biggest thing in the world, but still definitely something to be looking out for there in terms of like a position, especially looking at the state of the markets and stuff today. The 12% is on the table there for Luna to be coming down. If BTC does take another leg down, then Luna is going to be looking very, very good indeed to be coming down with it, right? if we can break this, obviously, this trend line, right? Now, obviously, with that being said, that is going to be the candle body close trend line. So we definitely need to be looking at the wicks here as well, because there is potential for reversal points coming through here as well. So this basically means we're going to either be setting a take profit coming through here and then another take profit coming through just a bit lower, depending on the price action, guys, because we know we could easily get reversed here. I know I don't like to usually trade in this trap zone here, but it is on the daily, guys. This isn't going to be happening overnight. It's probably going to be quite a long-winded thing, so we could actually get a really nice sniper entry coming through on the shorter term time frames here. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. And still, even from there, sniper entry down to that point there, it's still going to be around a 3.36% there. So that's still very nice. Still nice, nice bit of money left on the table for us to take, right? But yeah, let's look at Solana, because I did look at Solana this morning actually before the stream, and we're literally on the cusp of a breakout to the downside here. Really, really, really close, right? We're very close to a break to the downside, as you can see. This has moved since I last looked at it. Literally, let's have a look. When did this move, right? Yeah, this is done literally since I looked at it last when I was first starting my stream here. We've actually dumped and invalidated the low, which is really, really quite interesting. It's actually confirmation for a short on Solana. Good stuff coming through there. Now, in terms of a price target here for this for Solana coming through there, my first target is going to be this this low here of around 116.32 there. That's going to be very interesting to see if we can get to that. That's probably going to be a first take profit here on the daily. I probably would be jumping back to the shorter term timeframes and getting a bit more data, right? When I say a bit more data, I want a bit more, a few more take profits in here, just because it's quite an empty zone there, and with the state of the markets, we could easily get reversed on here. So let's look at some crucial levels of resistance coming through there and support. This is definitely one I'm not going to rule out, right? That's definitely one I'm not going to rule out. You can see the price action around that area. So yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for there. Currently trading at 119, so first take profit 117.92, second take profit 116.32, and then from there we can basically just be staggering them down, right? Probably on that, as you can see, massive resistance on that candle body close there, resistance there as well, support coming through there very nicely. So yeah, definitely there, probably going on candle body close there as well, not looking too bad at all. So let's see how that's weighed up in terms of some sort of measure move. It's actually going to be really, it's going to be huge. The measure move is just going to be absolutely ridiculous, guys. So I don't think that the measure move here is, I mean, to be honest, it probably is going to be valid. It is unfortunately going to be valid here for you Solana holders there. I mean, I'm a Solana holder myself, but the measure move to the downside is going to be absolutely pure filth here. And you can see it does actually bring us right down to 79 there. Oh, God, that's really brutal, actually. Sells hodl. 34% to the downside here. So yeah, really quite rough if Solana is going to have the continuation to the downside. And to be honest with you guys, the real confirmation for that isn't us losing the low that we have just lost here. It is going to be invalidating this higher low here. Are we going to just completely run all the way down? No. We're going to actually come up and set lower highs fairly soon, right? You can see most recently we have been setting lower highs here, so we probably will be coming up fairly soon. This is where we want to be taking profit all the way down here, just because if we do get reversed on with a lower high likely to be set here, then we basically need to be ready here. Well, the trade's going to be out trade will be over, and then we'll have continuation down again, and then we can see another breakout, then we can see another short position coming through for Solana there as well. But yeah, it's going to be a trappy sort of one here, but this is why we're staggering those take profits in this early sort of stance coming through there. But at the end of the day, guys, when I say early sort of stance, it's still going to be literally like 2, 3, 4, 5%, 6, 7, 8% on the table there for us to be taking there. So I'm not looking too bad overall there for Solana in terms of making money, right? Really, really behind on the chat, I think. So let me just scroll down. Joseph coming through saying, hello, Crypto Chester. How are you today? I'm good, man. I made a lot of money yesterday, so it's all good. It's a winner. It's a winner, winner, winner. Raylan says, I like how all the big guys bail on their subs. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, man. I'm here for my subs. I do my best for you guys, hopefully. Crispy Chester, can you have a look at the mining difficulty of Bitcoin? Interesting how, when it is high, will it dump more? When we are at all-time highs, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Not really sure on, to be honest, man, I'm pretty uneducated on the whole mining side of Bitcoin, right? I've been learning a bit from Mr. Miles because he's big on the old mining Ethereum, right? So that's quite cool. But yeah, in terms of the whole like energy usage and stuff like that, I tend to just stay away from that. Obviously, I keep up to date with the fundamental news and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not really a miner, and it goes for like staking and stuff like that, right? I don't really stake my coins and stuff like that, just because, in my opinion, you can stake it, you can lock it in liquidity and stuff like that. But I feel like I can make more money trading it, so I just prefer to do that, in my opinion, right? Yeah, LRC there for Salam. 35 likes. Damn, you guys are killing it right now. You guys are killing it right now. Unbelievable. Appreciate your likes coming through. And guys, if you are new, I know it's a pretty bloody day here for crypto, but if you are new, I'm here every day streaming. So yeah, if you want to smash the sub button, that'd be cool. And yeah, I'm here every single morning to give you guys TA and teach you if you are new as well. So yeah, it's all good. Loop ring. Goodbye, Loop ring. As you can see, Loop ring obviously taking a really rough tumble here, just because obviously we did see quite a lot of FOMO coming in, and we were discussing that, I think, earlier this week, actually. We did have a Garn fan chart pattern drawn in here. Oh, God. Yawn's coming through at, 53 minutes. That's why I'm yawning, of course. Yeah, so obviously this is obviously an area that we did see the rejection coming through there. We did lose the Garn fan point there. I think that was the halfway point on the Garn fan. And as you can see, we have skirted around that for quite a while in terms of downtrends and stuff like that. But yeah, we have actually cascaded down from that, setting new lows, breaking higher lows here as well. The next point to hit is 0.93 there. Definitely some sort of short position I would be looking at here. Trend is your friend. You ride that bad boy till the end. I would expect Loop ring to basically just sell off now. I really would. I don't really see that much hope coming through here. At least you're going to see checkpoints, and you're probably going to see lower highs get set here, but be aware 93 cents is on the cards, and then probably 81, and then from there I really wouldn't be surprised 75, and then 63, right? I really wouldn't be surprised at all. So yeah, just be prepared to take lower prices here for Loop ring, in my opinion. It does look really quite rough. You look very happy today, sir. Is it because I exposed his Hobbit photo? I know what you mean, man. I am missing a lot because the chat is going fairly quick, right? Sold my loop just before the dump. Did you buy SCRT yet? Not yet. I'm actually waiting for a perfect opportunity, right? So yeah, let's have a look at SCRT, Cedric. Because I did some research on that, man, and it does look really good as well. It does look really good protecting the user's data and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a very good opportunity here for. Let's get rid of that. Actually, let's keep that. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's just get rid of that. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, we've obviously got a high low here on the macro scale, and then the most recent uptrend, which we have seen, we've got high lows, and we're likely to see probably a high low get set here. Obviously, depending on Bitcoin, guys, this is going to be the balance point, I would say, for Secret Network, the Secret Network. So yeah, this is going to be the bounce I would be looking for here for Secret Network if we are going to have continuation to the upside. If not, Probably bounce at 6.4, 6.41, or even 5.36, depending on Bitcoin, guys. It is very, very depending on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is obviously taking a bit of a, still going to the loo, right? It's still going to the loo, and setting a lower high coming through here as well. There, interesting stuff. I mean, I did say I think we're probably going to be coming up to the volume weighted ATR band, but if we start ranging in this area there, obviously the volume weighted ATR band is going to be coming down, guys. As long as we tap it, we can easily see continuation there. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there, guys, for the future of Bitcoin. Obviously, you know that's going to be pulling pulling the altcoins around, right? Yeah, I'm going to be looking for a buy on Secret Network coming through here, definitely. Definitely. On the 200 EMA as well. Very nice. Very nice indeed. XRP for EB. Like gold dust, you got me coming through your speakers, busting up your airwaves. Money. Cold hard cash was made. Amazing. Good stuff. I forget which altcoins I trade, right? Trade so many of them. So yeah, as you can see, this is obviously the move to the downside here. Looking a bit choppy, actually. Yeah, that's the move to the downside. That's the measure move. Obviously, bringing it down like so. Not looking too bad at all. Staggering those take profits all the way down, guys. Riding that wave. This is why we ride the wave all the way down like so. Bang, bang, bang. Take profit hits continuously. Looking pretty good indeed. Now, in terms of a reference for what's happening here on the longer term time frame, I'm going to actually get rid of all that stuff. Going to get rid of all that stuff coming through there because that's done. That's played out. We made the money there. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, let's have a little look at what's going on here because we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. Now, obviously, this is a bit of a strange area here for XRP just because we've still got the SEC case as far as I'm aware. So yeah, it's a bit up in the air as of yet in where we're going to go here. But in terms of a bounce point, that's not up in the air, right? That's still pretty confirmed. I see a very, very lovely, juicy, mega juice level of support coming through here at around 64 cents there. Definitely some sort of lower high will be created from there. Am I going to be blind along this zone? Absolutely probably not. Not with the state of the markets right now. It's not risk-reward scenario. It's not good. I'd like to trade the breakouts, guys. So definitely a bounce point coming through at around 6484 for XRP. Overall, I would say fairly bearish, though. Fairly bearish though. I mean, we still haven't breached the low here of December the 4th, so that does show a bit of bullish momentum there, considering the rest of the markets have. Well, a lot of the other markets have. So yeah, a lot of the other coins have. Sorry. So yeah, overall, I would say not too bad. If we do actually bounce from this, what was it, 64 cents? If we can actually bounce from that, that's obviously gonna be very, very nice indeed for XRP. Because it's going to be looking pretty good in terms of a high low being set from that low, right? But yeah, let's move back to another coin. I made 20x long TEL. Should we have a look at TEL and a 20x long? But yeah, in terms of XRP EB, I would say continuation to the downside is probably expected here. Oh, we've got a little flag there as well. So TEL coin at this time, guys, it is a coup coin, so just brace yourselves. This is interesting. Wow, this is something. This is something. Did McGregor look at Link? Rewind it. Call me Conor McGregor. I have a massive TEL at the moment already. I have a massive bag of TEL already. I have a massive bag of TEL at the moment. I'm tempted all the way up to 4 cents. To be honest with you, a bounce is probably, if it's going to happen, guys, it's going to be here, right? This is going to be a bouncing area. You can see before we've banged it from here. You can see here there is potential for bounces here. But if we lose this zone, same scenario with the resistance, guys. There is definitely going to be resistance along this zone. So to be honest, if we lose this zone at around 0.009 there, if we lose that with a nice bit of candle body close, I probably would be looking at a short there. That would be quite nice here. Nice short coming through there for Altcoin. Trend is your friend. Ride that bad boy till the end. XRP case is almost settled. Just 8 more adjournments. Adjournments? Can't really read that well. And a break for 5 months before the final 6th adjournments, and then it could be settled by 2046. Good stuff, man. Love it. Let's have a look at Link. Yeah, look. If you look at this, guys, obviously we do have a rising parallel channel. We have been talking about this for quite a long time now. Money, cold hard cash on the table. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. So basically, we've been talking about the idea of this breaking to the downside for quite a while, right? We have been talking about this for quite a while, just because it is a rising parallel channel, guys. Rising parallel channels, they tend to usually break to the downside. What can you do? It is what it is. So so the measure move to the downside from this is going to be something along the lines of this, and you can see pretty strong stuff all the way down here for Link, down to around 1709 there. Interesting stuff indeed. In terms of percentages there for this position, it's going to be around 21.82% there. So yeah. Not too shabby indeed. Do I think we're going to have more continuation to the downside from here? It's kind of resting on where we're going to bounce here. If we do bounce here, guys, this is going to be the area. And to be honest, looking at this base camp, look at this base camp, looking at this Grand Canyon base jump here, it's obviously, they started off at the top of the Grand Canyon here and they've jumped all the way down and they're falling. We might be at the ground, guys. When I say the ground, I mean we get climbing. We get climbing to the top again, and then we look for another dump, right? So in terms of a reversal coming through here for Link, on the basis that Bitcoin doesn't bang it, I would expect to come up, set some sort of lower high here, and then have continuation to the downside, right? But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this does play out. But yeah, that's what I would say about Link. Very, very bearish hit for the daily chart as well. Look at these days. It's just been blood on the streets for multiple days here. So yeah, really not too good. Professor Stabby. Brilliant. I want Chester to do a chart using a Liverpool accent. I don't know if I can do a Liverpool accent. It's Scouse, isn't it? I'm not going to try it. I have to practice at my own time, I think, rather than doing it to 40 of you just off the bat. Nearly went for it then. But yeah, let's look at some more altcoins, guys. Is that Roger? What up, Roger, my man? Let's have a look at one Harmony. Harmony, one. On the mic. I mean, regardless of BTC, this has just been dumping pretty rough for like the last 4 or 5 days or so. So yeah, not the hardest stock right now. It's not great. It's not a winner. Unless you're shorting, then you're winning. You're a winner if you're shorting this. Money. Parallel chance to the upside, as you can see, this is the measure move down. The measure move down would be something along the lines of this. Have we been completed? Probably. Yes, we have. Very nice stuff indeed. Good money made there if you did get involved with this. It was still a choppy area. Obviously, we do have multiple major moving averages there. So it is multiple major moving averages there. They're obviously going to be acting as take profit points there, guys. The UK has too many accents for such a small place. I agree. Literally, you go 40 miles down the road and there's like another accent. It's pretty mental, really. I can't do a Liverpool accent off the bat, I don't think. Scouser. No, I'm not going to try it. It's just going to be embarrassing. It's not going to work. But yeah. Steven Gerrard. Yeah, BTC is dumping, guys. Coming down to this trend line again at around 38,400 again coming down to the low. This is obviously really, really bad, guys. This does look like we could actually have continuation again to the downside. Maybe dirty, filthy dumps. God, rough. But if this is going to happen, I'm going to be looking at shorting. We're literally dumping off a cliff right now. Literally right now. This is obviously a very, very strong area. If we can hold this, guys, it's obviously going to be very, very good for Bitcoin. But if not, really, really bad. Really, really bad. Jay Constance says BTC going lower now. It does look like, yes, it is. It's trying. It's trying to break this trend line. It is falling. Guys, BTC is dumping off a goddamn cliff right now. I'm really annoyed if I can't execute a short because I'm on stream, right? Yeah, we are actually seeing some pretty filthy price action coming through for Bitcoin. And to be honest with you guys, it's you do an American accent but not Scouse. He's slowly turning more American day by day. This is the area to be looking out for there for Bitcoin, right? Yeah, interesting stuff. coming through. I'm just gonna have a drink because I've been talking for long, and we're just gonna watch this. My dog's starting to huff and puff and stuff, so apologies for that. Maybe I should do like an accent stream or something. Practice a lot of accents and then do some accents for you. We'll do accent minute or something. You give me an accent, I'll try to do it. I don't know, I'll probably end up being racist or something, like, you know, how sensitive people are these days. Why can't you trade during streams? I mean, to be honest, I probably could on another screen of mine. But one, I don't want to be wasting your guys' time because I'll be sat there executing a trade and stuff like that. And two, is it ups the chance of me getting sued, right? If you guys are copying my trades and stuff like that. And yeah, I could accidentally imply for you guys to take a trade and something like that. So it's kind of like a bit safer for me not to be doing that. But yeah, I might do something in the future with like a testnet account. I have been weighing up the options and the ideas of doing that. But to be honest with you, the reason why I haven't is because I've literally got like so many other projects and stuff that I'm doing at the moment. Obviously, you guys know I'm a trader. I'm a cold hard trader. But at the end of the day, I am a cold hard entrepreneur as well. I've got a lot of other entrepreneurial projects that I am working on, which is very, very time consuming as well. So yeah, I am day trading every single day. But it's more like, while I'm doing my stream to you guys, I'm actually noting coins down that I've done good TA on with you. And I'm like, right, okay, that's going to be good today. That's going to be good to watch. And then throughout the day, I'm working on my projects as well as trading on another screen with everything lined up, basically ready to execute when it does come through there. Because I actually really enjoy building businesses. It's something that I like doing, right? So so yeah, it's not work to me. So yeah, that's all good. I think if the stock market goes into a recession now, I think crypto will dump very hard. Crypto never really experienced a recession. I agree, Jay Constant. It will, if that happens, I think crypto will really like dump. Like when I say dump, I'm talking like March 2020. March 2020 dump, right? That's sort of the dump that I would be expecting there if we do see big recessions coming through for like the world markets and stuff like that. I mean, to be honest with you, it's overdue. It is overdue with the whole the thing that's been going across the world and sweeping the world all over the news and stuff like that over the last few years. Can't say on stream, of course, but with that being happening, obviously, a lot of countries have gone into debt and stuff like that, and this is a huge dump right now for Bitcoin. This is insane dumpage to the downside, right? Really, really quite aggressive. I might see if I can execute a trade on stream. Huge dump to the downside. Aussie accent, give it a shot. Give it a shot, mate. Probably not. East Anglian accent. I don't even know what accent that is, right? Thanks for the update on Harmony. Did I give you an update on Harmony? Apologies if I didn't, man. But yeah, this is obviously invalidated high low here, and I probably would say coming down to around 22 cents there. Bit of a Harmony one there for you there, Roger. But yeah, insane. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? And to be honest, guys, in terms of getting into this sort of short position here, I'm really looking for a candle body close here. I'm looking for like an hourly candle body close here, like probably 23 minutes away, something along the lines of that. But yeah, I don't really want to be jumping in even on the 15-minute close here. I just want to see a bit more confirmation because you can see we got lower. We got lower. We made a lower low, guys. but yeah, just be aware. Just be aware because we could easily see a buyback coming through here. It's a very, very strong area like we did see before here. Pretty strong area. We obviously set the low there and then bought back, had a candle body close here, even on the 15-minute. Literally, what, like $300-400? And we're dumping off a goddamn cliff right now. What is happening here for Bitcoin? We're setting lows, going like crazy coming through. Let's jump back to the hourly. Absolutely crazy stuff coming through here, guys. As I said, to be honest, it might be a 15-minute close entry now, looking at it, just because we are seeing insane volatileness, and also we have broke this low, guys. We broke this low with a lot more confidence here, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to basically be reacting here. Not bad, Queensland's accent. Interesting stuff coming through for Bitcoin, guys. We're definitely going to be watching this as we fall here. We're streaming an hour and 10 minutes. I'm probably going to be here for maybe another 10 minutes or so. We'll just see how this, well, to be honest, if Bitcoin, what is happening right now? If Bitcoin is dumping off a cliff like this, then obviously we're going to be staying on stream, right? As Jay Constant said, this is very, very bad, right? Yes, sir, this is not looking very good at all, right? As we have discussed here on the midterm time frame, we do have a falling parallel channel, guys. If this is going to be breaking to the downside here, we're going to be falling pretty drastically here. We are testing the volume weighted ATR band at this point in time, guys. We know how the support reacts on this bad boy. So hopefully we can actually hold it. Let's look at this area here. Why is that drawn in? Because we do have heavy levels of support of 37,600 there, guys, for a nice bounce there. So it's very interesting to see how this does actually react here. But it is looking like there is selling pressure in the air there for BTC coming through, right? So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. Right here, right now, it is obviously crashing off a goddamn cliff. Should we jump down to the 5 minutes, see what's good coming through there? You can see volume weighted ATR band coming through as well. Did actually get below that nice candle body close there yesterday, and you can see that downtrend really quite aggressive. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this does react now. How this does react now in the next 1 minute and 1 minute and 20 there for a move to basically have a continuation to the downside here there for Bitcoin, right? Interesting stuff as well. 43 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable likes. I do appreciate those likes coming through. I'm just doing something else on my other screen, right? We did some more altcoin requests, right? The billionaires want it cheap. You're getting robbed, says Daniel. Funny stuff, man. Interesting stuff, man. So, have people been moving their BTC from ledgers back to exchanges? A bit, but I don't think... Oh, God, we are dumping right off a cliff. I actually haven't brought out that chart today, guys, so... I mean, recently we have been setting those lows in terms of the BTC all exchanges reserve there, but with a dump like this, only naturally people will be wanting to sell at this point in time, right? As you can see, as Jimmy is saying, volume is very high right now, especially on the 5 minute. You can see this is an indication of smart money coming into play, right? So yeah, that's obviously the 5 minute. You can see we're not really quite there, even on the 4 hour. So yeah, let's jump back to the hourly, see what the volume's saying there. It's actually, yeah, it's climbing up very aggressively here. So that's an indication that we are probably going to have more downward selling momentum coming through here. So yeah, pretty insane stuff, guys. Pretty insane stuff coming through to the downside right now. Yeah, pretty insane dumps to the downside right now for BTC. Obviously, this is meaning that we're breaking out of these chart patterns. So there is short positions looking fairly attractive at this time, guys. I would say we do have a little filthy wick to the downside at this time. So maybe this might be something to be looking out for there in terms of a level of support, guys. So yeah, definitely interesting here because you can see the level of support that we are looking for here. So yeah, if you are looking to short BTC, probably not until 37,600, something like that, because that obviously is the confirmation for the trap zone for this parallel channel here. So yeah, interesting stuff. Jimmy has a quickie shorts placed. interesting. Who's shorting this bad boy then? Let me know. Let me know how you're getting on. Yeah, volume is really quite strong here, guys. Very strong. Just kind of hovering around 37,825 there. Are we going to break this trend line? That's the question, guys. That is the question. How low can we go? That's the question, guys. How low can we go? Should we look at the RSI? So we didn't come up and test that trend line, as discussed at the start of the stream, unfortunately, is what it is. I'm not always right. No one is 100% right. That is a fact. But yeah, we are getting to the oversold sort of scenario yet again, guys. So it is going to indicate some sort of retail buyback coming through there. Very interesting stuff coming through there. But as you can see, volume is very, very high. Smart money is in play here. We got the whales coming through, manipulating this bad boy right here, bouncing straight down off the 10 simple with a lot of force, as you can see. Trend is your friend, riding that bad boy till the end. So yeah, looking really, really quite aggressive to the downside at this time here for BTC. Over the last hour, we have dumped from 38,800 all the way down to 37,800, around $1,000 dump here. Really quite aggressive here, guys. So yeah, just please be aware here for a humongous dump to the downside here. Looking really, really quite aggressive here. Not great, right? Not great. Yeah, to be honest, I probably should be ending the stream. I've got a lot to do, but I'm gonna just sit and I'm gonna sit and sit and watch the dump with you guys. Why not? Why not, man? I'm gonna play some music on my AirPods there because that's completely, I don't know why that's turned off. There we go. A little bit of a buyback, I would say. Little bit of a buyback coming through there. Take profits for BTC? It depends whether you're shorting or long in last index. What are you saying, my dog? What are you saying? Did you jump in short? Feels like you should have a toilet bowl graphic on the stream. Try and draw one. Don't know how this is going to go. Toilet bowl, right? It's a good attempt, I guess. BTC in the toilet. 38k is now resistance, says a J constant. Just get rid of all that toilet bowl, right? Good attempt, I guess. Oh. What an interesting stream coming through here for BTC. As you can see, we do have a trap zone coming through from this on the short-term time frame where we did actually get reversed on from before on the 10th of January. So this is going to be the area to be looking out for there, guys. If we do actually see a bounce back coming through here, it's probably going to be looking something along the lines of this. Really quite aggressive. This is the trap zone. I'm not shorting until we leave 37,600 there. I would be looking at the longer-term time frame as well there because 37,600 is going to be the place to watch there. We have made a new swing low for this Fibonacci retracement as well. So we're going to be bringing that down even lower there. That obviously brings down the 0.236. Interesting. It brings us down and brings the price in terms of the retracement for this downtrend up to around 40,600 there. Professor Stabby says, like in the wind. Interesting. When did the Moon Boys admit this is a bear market? It's getting ever so close, man. It's getting ever so close to this dirty, filthy bear market coming through there. It's the bear market if I've ever seen one, right? This is to kill the retail investor market. Should have been obvious a month ago. Interesting, man. 43 likes. Unbelievable, guys. To appreciate that. To appreciate all the likes coming through. To appreciate that. But yeah, interesting to see BTC dumping off a cliff, right? And we are seeing this is still on the 4-hour, guys. It is still a test of the volume weighted ATR band. We haven't had the congruent candle body close below that as of yet. So yeah, that's still going to be an indication for some sort of buy and back scenario coming through there. So yeah, let's have a look at that on the hourly as well. The reversal coming through here is really quite aggressive, I would say. We are pumping back up from 37,700, literally another. They should have $500 up again already in the space of not very long at all, 5-10 minutes or so. Daniel says the stock market is tanking too. Yeah, I've seen that's going down, and it's obviously not very good for Bitcoin. But yeah, so it's a pretty choppy area right now, guys. So just be aware. Obviously, this is gonna be throwing your altcoins around pretty aggressively. Do take a step back, chill, calm and collected. No rash decisions here. In terms of altcoins that are really falling at this time that I can see on my watch lists, I've got T-Fuel, that's down 7.5%. Crypto.com, 8.6%. That's really taking a hit. IOTA, that's down 9% there. We got AVE, 9% there. Atom down 7.7%. Solana 7.37% there. Should we have a look at Solana because there might be that long position, that short position. Imagine long in Solana now, right? That short position that we were talking about there. And would you look at that? That's coming into fruition really quite aggressively here, as you can see there. Solana really taking a hit there. Yeah, really quite crazy stuff coming through here for Bitcoin, as you can see, guys. In terms of a lot of the other altcoins as well. Insane dumpage to the downside, right? insane dumpage to the downside, right? Crypto Yeez, nice to see you back on the stream there, Crypto Yeez. He says getting 29k vibes from the summer here. To be honest with you, jump into BTC here on the longer term time frame, guys. We've obviously got that swing low from the Fibonacci retracement. Let's move that ever so a little bit lower, right? It's obviously come down a little bit lower than that. So what can we really expect here? This is very interesting because we got volume weighted ATR band, guys, at 35,658, right? That's obviously going to be a very strong area. You can see the support that we found on this before. Really quite aggressive, right? Really banging it up. Slothbad saying McDonald's vibes. Did anyone see McDonald's Twitter when crypto started dumping, right? I think it was December the 4th when it started happening. They actually put out a tweet saying, we will not be employing anyone with a cryptocurrency background, which I thought was pretty funny, right? Solana almost went to your numbers. Check it out, man. Yeah, we were looking at Solana, right? As you can see, bang, bang. If you were going to be entering this, you would have... to be honest, I probably would have waited a bit for it's just happening a bit quick, right? We have had that 15-minute close there, so that is a bit of a confirmation for a short position there. And as you can see, we do have these take profits set here very nicely indeed there. So yeah, not too shabby at all there. Going to be looking at that on my other screen. Oh, clicking and cracking from the gym, right? Yeah, nice to see there's 49 of you on the stream. Amazing stuff there, guys. Do appreciate all the support and do appreciate all the likes and yeah, should we do some more requests? Hey, you says I'll give you 7 SHIB for your toilet NFT. Hilarious, man. But yeah, in terms of a bear market scenario coming through here, guys, this is obviously getting ever so more reliable for more bear market sort of momentum to the downside, right? And like going back to previous bear markets, then we know that it doesn't just go down, right? We do have pullbacks to the upside as well. So there is many different things to be looking out for there as well. I will be I'm going to be releasing a few more indicators for you guys as well. I've been having a think here because obviously we've been releasing indicators for uptrends and stuff like that, and sort of bull market scenarios there. But obviously, if coming into a filthy bear market like this, then we're going to be looking at helping you guys out because I know you guys have a lot of you have learned to trade like trading up. Like just trading a bull run, trading a bull market, and obviously this is completely different, right? It's completely different, and the better traders can trade downtrends like this and really get to grips with it and not just getting longs and stuff like that. Because if it's going up, it's pretty much just going up. So yeah, there's a couple of things to be learning here for getting the confident shorts in here. So yeah, so it's fun. It's fun as well, guys. If you like trading, this is obviously is very fun. So I'm going to be looking at lots of indicators and stuff like that as well. For that, going to be updating the premium scout package because that's been pretty much out of action due to how volatile it's been. I'm going to be updating the ultra premium, the ultra package as well, there, guys. That's going to be interesting to see. As well, because I've got a lot more indicators coming through for that. So yeah, there's gonna be definitely cool things to be looking forward to for the future. As I said, I've got a million projects going on at the moment. So yeah, there's gonna be some really cool stuff coming through there. Crypto Chester, invert the chart and make us feel better. Oh, look at that! Look at that for a pump. We're pumping all the way up. Yeah, and if you look at it like this, right, imagine just pumping, right? We have seen us invalidate this lower high. Obviously, it's not a lower high. it's a higher low, right? It's a higher low there. So obviously, because obviously we're inverted here, guys. So now what can we expect? We can probably expect some sort of pullback coming through to around 40k and then continuation to the downside, right? But before that, maybe coming down to 35,000, something like that. And as I say, coming down, we are technically coming up here on the inverted scale there, guys. So let's flip that back around and coming back down, coming down to around 35,800, right? Is this going to be happening quickly? Probably indeed, right? Any thoughts on Crow or VETS? Crypto.com at this time, obviously they did have the hack coming through there. Apparently, they did actually deal with it very well, right? Apparently, they dealt with it very well. Refunded everyone that got hacked, apparently. So yeah, looking pretty progressive there for Crypto.com. But I would say that obviously with BTC dumping down to 38k, then what can you do? Right? What can you do? You can't say that Crypto.com is going to be holding its own, because it's probably not. It's probably going to see some mass sell-off, and as we are seeing a lot of other assets dumping as well around the world, then obviously crypto is going to be taking a pretty big hit as well there. Probably the biggest hit, right? Matt Damon did it. So I'm just reading the chat, guys. Any all-time high that hasn't dumped. Hammy just got on stealing your charts. Oh, is Hammy streaming, is he? See if I can bring that up on my other screen. I'll watch him and stream at the same time or something. Maybe I could put him streaming on my stream or something. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, he is streaming, yeah. Just seen him stealing my viewers out here. I see. And guys, if you haven't checked out Bitcoin Beats, go check him out. He's got 88 people tuning into him as well. Amazing stuff. He's destroying me right now. So yeah, let me bring his stream up on my stream ever so quickly, guys. Never done this before, so as you can see, there he is. That's the brother of mine. And yeah, he is streaming right now. So yeah, guys, if you want to go check him out, go do that. Amazing stuff coming through there. And yeah, he's the older brother of mine. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, if you want to go tell him that I just put him. If you want to go to his chat and just put him on my stream, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, obviously it's going pretty crazy right now. Bitcoin losing 38k quite aggressively. It is on this higher low cusp here on the daily chart here. Oh no, it hasn't. It lost that. Sorry, it's completely off that. We're on this higher low cusp here. If we lose this, guys, 35,600 seriously on the cards here. Definitely something to be looking out for there in terms of potential short positions coming through there. In terms of the midterm, as you can see, we do have this parallel channel to the downside here. We are looking ever so close for a short position to the lower side here. I want this confirmation for a nice hourly candle body close below this trap zone, guys. We've got this trap zone from this parallel channel coming through here on the short-term time frame. This, if we can get below this, get a candle body close, 37,650 there. This is really where the short is going to be coming in strong, right? This is what we want here. This is obviously going to be money on the table, right? We're going to be basically making paper this whole way down. And obviously we've got the volume weighted ATR on the longer term time frame here for BTC, 35,600. If we get to that, maybe I'll put in a cheeky long. Maybe just a little. It is obviously a pretty bit of a gamble, right? But you can see how respected this bad boy is across the board here on this volume weighted ATR band. Good stuff coming through there. I have been streaming for an hour and 29 minutes, guys. I'm pretty tired, but I am just going to go to the loo, and I will be back because I don't want to miss this, and I don't want to be not streaming with you guys while this is dumping off a cliff, right? I think it'd be quite cool. So yeah, if you want to go share the stream and stuff like that, that'd be cool. But I'll be back in probably like 2 minutes or so. Good stuff. I'll see you in a sec. Keeping it juicy. Hello guys and welcome back to our Crypto Chester. I'm back. Yes, I just popped a loo ever so quickly, but yeah, I jumped into my brother's stream as well actually. Gallo says, just got here. I assume Chester has gone to have a quick cry and compose himself. Not quite, man. Not quite, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm actually waiting to short Bitcoin right now. So yeah, not too bad. So I just got my brother in my ear. Just talking, obviously, on his stream, guys. If you want to go check that out, go check out my brother. Yeah, I need to put on some music, but not that loud. Christ, that's too loud. But yeah, so let's have a look at have a look at the BTC right now. As you can see, we are obviously dumping off a cliff, right? Hey, you says CC gang coming through. May the force be with you. Let's just try and draw some things on stream again. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, we're probably not gonna get the candlebook close that we're looking for here, which is oh god, around 37,654. Not really looking for that. Well, we didn't quite get that, unfortunately. So no short position looking confirmed, unfortunately. Professor Stabby says, "Did you enjoy your crap?" Tell you what, if you can go that quick, that's some rapid, some lax. Lauren says, "Top of the morning to you, Miles." She's some altcoin request, guys. Solana having a quick recovery, as we are seeing here. This is very, very interesting time here. Getting a buyback coming through for BTC. 38,200 now. See a nice pump to start off the hourly candle. 10 seconds in or something. Coming up to this 38,342. That's sort of the area to be looking for in terms of resistance. I see, Daniel. Don't worry, man. You're cool. You're cool, man. At the end of the day, you're trying to help people, right? And that's why we're here. We're all trying to help people. Crypto Yee says 39K before New York opens. Hopefully, if we can get there, ideal. But obviously, we're going to have the stock market open in like an hour and a half, right? It could really tank Bitcoin, guys, with the state of those markets and the state of this market, right? It's gonna be pretty rough. It's gonna be a pretty rough time. So just be aware. 2:30 open here for stock market, and obviously in the UK time. I'm not sure what time it is where you're all gonna be, but obviously it's gonna be really quite explosive and really quite aggressive. So so just be aware that could really throw Bitcoin up, down, side to side, all over the shop, right? And if it is going to be falling off a cliff, BTC is really going to take some hits here. And when I say take some hits, I mean legitness, coming down to around 35,600 volume weighted ATR band, maybe even coming down to 34,700 sort of area there. So yeah, really quite aggressive to the downside, right? Yeah, should we all go to Hami's stream and request Shib? That sounds really good. Let's do that. I got an idea. I'm going to get the link for his stream. Should we control my brother, right? Because he's obviously live at the same time, guys. I think that'd be really fun if we could all do that. He used to do it to me when I was first starting out. It'd be like a Bitcoin beats raid. So yeah, I think we should do that for him right now. That'd be hilarious. We'll all go into his chat, right? And just start saying shib. So yeah, let me get the link. I'll put it in the chat, right? Just a bit of fun. Right? So yeah, when you're all ready, guys, I'll do it as well. Would be a Shib raid. Shib raid on his stream, right? We'll see how that goes. if you guys want to do that. If not, no sweat. No sweat, man. But yeah, if not, let's carry it on for BTC coming through here, because obviously it's a bit crazy. It's a bit blood on the streets right now, right? So yeah, the Shiba Inu King has commanded us. I see Phoenix in there in the chat saying Shib. Oh, literally, he's doing a giveaway as well, right? So you're all putting Shiv in his chat. That's funny. We just timed it really badly because he's doing a giveaway, so it's full of numbers as well. Yeah, Yeah, good fun. But yeah, let's carry on with BTC coming through here, guys, because it's obviously a very interesting time right now for what's actually happening. It's pretty rough. As I just said, a test of this area here. We've just bopped it. Really quite nice indeed. Did you took thematic short? I don't think I did, man. Don't think I did. Let's have a little look. What's going on with Matic, shall we? I got a lot on SHIB and did manage to pull it out before it dumped. Yeah, I actually hate SHIB so much, man. it's not my thing. I'm not a meme coin guy. I think it really is quite detrimental to the seriousness of the crypto space. Having all these meme coins with like $20 billion market cap, I think it's really bad. And in terms of like, if you're thinking like a government and stuff like that, they're all sat around a board going, right. So this cryptocurrency decentralization. What's this Doge or what's this SHIB? Where the public have invested $20 billion for nothing. No, we'll leave it for 5 years and see how that goes, right? So yeah, I think it's really not great for the seriousness. Enough on the SHIB spam. Love it. SHIB army. So you're all coming through. It's annoying because I can't hear. I can't hear. That's hilarious, guys. A bit SHIB raid. Oh, brilliant. Funny stuff, right? I was new. I get it now, Chester. Not a problem, man. But yeah, so this is obviously going to be some sort of buying back scenario here for BTC right now, coming back up to around 38,350 there with a bit of confidence. It's going to be interesting to see how this probably 15-minute candle does actually play out here, because we are seeing a buyback. If we can get a strong candle body close in the next 10 minutes here above 38,483, this is obviously going to be very good indeed for upwards momentum coming through there, for some sort of buying scenario, right? And we are seeing a bit of a buyback coming through right now. And to be honest, for you, last index, SHIB spam is hilarious. Yeah, it was quite good, right? It's hilarious. I really want to... Let me just see if I can hear my brother quickly. That's hilarious. Yeah, so yeah, obviously seeing a buyback coming through here for Bitcoin, guys. 38,500 looking pretty attractive right now, and this is just a nice example, guys, of why we actually that was funny. SHIB. Okay, we can do SHIB. Yeah, he actually did it. So yeah, this is EV says Shiva is dead. I agree. I'm not a fan of SHIB. Sorry, Lauren. I'm not a fan of SHIB. But and I don't hold any SHIB. I'm never going to hold any SHIB. But he's actually going to do SHIB. Yeah, I love it, guys. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, you can see we're looking for this 85,000? 38,500, right? Looking really quite aggressive here for SHIB right now. SHIB, BTC, looking quite aggressive in terms of buying back momentum here. If we can get a 15-minute candle close around this sort of area there, it could be looking quite nice for upwards momentum here for BTC, coming up to these major moving averages. As you can see, we've got the 21, this yellow bad boy, and also the 10 simple as well, 10 SMA coming through there. And these two are obviously going to be acting as resistance here, and as we have seen before on the 15-minute time frame here. So this is the area to sort of look for here. But yeah, we'll just have to definitely look for that. Maz Patel says, love you, bro, from India. Thank you, man. Do appreciate the love coming through there. Why doesn't everyone put their country of origin so we can see how international the stream is getting? That'd be really cool indeed if we could all do that. I'm out here from the UK, the United Kingdom. Won't be here for too much longer, but yeah, I'm out here at the moment, right? To approve Chester wears a SHIB hat. I sold at profit, waiting for a buyback, remember? As long as you're making profit, right? As long as you're making profit, that's you know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? My brother's killing out. He's got like 100 people watching him. 113 people watching the stream at the moment. I'm out here with like 48 people. All good. We've got a bit of Australia. We've got a bit of Canada and Miami coming through there as well. There, pretty crazy stuff. Grimsby, cool stuff there. Crypto Yeez. We've got Australia coming through there from EB. Amazing stuff, guys. And guys, if you are new to the stream, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday. I can't stress that enough. Every single day. Granted, yes, it is Friday, so I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. I might be here tomorrow actually. We'll see. We'll see what BTC's doing, right? But yeah, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday. So yeah, if you do want to tune in, if you never want to miss one of my uploads and all that stuff, you know what to do. All good stuff. I'm here to give you like cold hard TA and all that good stuff. And if your notifications are letting you down, just go to the Twitter. Go to Twitter and just press the notifications on Twitter and stuff like that, right? Because you won't be let down with notifications and stuff like that, because I know YouTube are pretty bad at that, right? As you can see, volume weighted ATR band has been tested here on the 4 hour. If we get a candle body close above that, it's going to be looking quite bullish at this time, right? Gallo is from Dumpsville. Cool stuff. Cool stuff coming through there. Some random guys from India. We got David from Tennessee. We've got Daniel from Philly. We've got I Simply Am from Alabama. I don't know if that's the accent. If not, I apologize. Tennessee isn't a country, says Mr. Miles. Is it a state? Is it a state? I'm not sure, right? But yeah, anyway, let's carry it on. Let's do some altcoins. Solana's on the scurrying it around. I think everything is really just following BTC right now, guys. You can see this is is literally copying it pretty much exactly as planned here. So yeah, it's pretty choppy, pretty choppy right here, right now. So yeah, pretty insane stuff coming through. So yeah, let's do some more altcoin requests, guys. Get your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will do some altcoins. I'm gonna do it on like the short-term time frame. I mean, to be honest, everything is gonna look fairly bullish, right? Let's have a look at Matic there for Manav. Some filthy beats in my ear. I'll put like drum and bass or something. Gonna get the beer. Yeah, Matic looking bearish, hitting lows, lower highs being set, really quite rough here. If you want to get any sort of bullish momentum coming through, I want to see you invalidate 1.88 and then come up and set a higher low, and then come up and break this high again, right? That's sort of what you want there. That's sort of what you want there for the continuation to the upside. But right here, right now, looking really quite rough. Matic short. Yeah, Matic short, as we were discussing here over the course of the last week or so. This has been obviously something that you would have made a lot of money on and profiting, right? This is I didn't take this, unfortunately. I did miss this, but hey, it is what it is. There's still going to be many more fish in the pond. Many more fish in the pond. There's going to be many more fish in the sea out here, as long as people stop fishing. as long as the people, you know what I'm trying to say anyway. Seaspiracy and all that stuff, right? So as you can see, we've got the higher low coming through here has actually just been invalidated here. So I would actually expect some sort of buyback coming through. It's probably $1.89 there, setting a lower high, guys, and then having continuation to the downside. I mean, to be honest, right, this could be a really big crash scenario coming through. But please just be aware, guys, that that it's not just going to dump down off a cliff like straight down. It won't just do that. It really won't just do that all the way down to 29k. We're going to be setting lower highs along the way. There is going to be pullbacks coming through there, as we have just seen fairly recently, right, over the last since the last dump, since the last low, around 3 a.m. this morning, coming up this morning, all the way setting this lower high here for Bitcoin, and then obviously tanking it down again, right? So we're probably going to see maybe a bit of a buyback coming through here to this 10 simple, and then another cascade down there, or we're probably going to see us come down, break this low, in which if we do break that low, then I will be shorting this zone, right? I will be shorting BTC from 37,600, right? I want to stress that to you guys. That's something I am going to be doing, right? Money, cold hard cash on the table. Let's do a little bit of reef for Maz Patel there. Bit of reef. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. As you can see, we have set a new swing low here for the Fibonacci retracement. So that does indicate that 0.23 retracement here for Reef is going to be all the way up to 1 cent 496. There you are, sat on a very, very crucial horizontal here, guys. Hopefully you don't lose this. If you lose this, then good night and thank you. It's been a journey. I would expect lower prices here. When I say lower prices to start off here for Reef, I would say something along the lines of that, and then another probably take profit along the lines of that as well there. So yeah, there's probably going to be a few more take profits on the shorter term timeframes there. But in terms of shorting from this zone at around shorting 1 cent 1110, shorting that all the way down, first take profit point is going to be around 9 there. So yeah, I would say bearish, right? Bearish for Reef in general, right? JC close. If we bounce over the weekend, it's not good for the next week. I think only retest RSI and then down. What do you think? Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with you, man. I do agree. I haven't got my CME chart open at this time. I don't tend to usually revert on stream apart from a Monday. But yeah, I definitely have a look at that. But yeah, I think, to be honest, RSI, we are seriously oversold, right? We're oversold right now. It's dumping off a cliff, right? We need a lower high. We need one. So probably going to get some sort of pullback coming through there for BTC, as we are seeing over the last hour or so. I think everyone is on the ropes looking for shorts at this time. So only kind of makes sense for the whales to sort of look for a pumping scenario there, look for a lower high, and then some sort of continuation of a dump to the downside, right? Sandbox for multi-fun gun. Daniel, you don't seem to be having the best time, my good sir. I'm down 8.05 there too right now. Oh, man. Bit of sand. We'll do sandbox for multi-fun gun. Don't know if I can say that on stream, right? This is dumping off a cliff. I would say target right now is going to be $3.28 there. Fairly achievable, I would say, actually. Fairly achievable there. Your short position probably would have been... Your short position, to be honest, I'm pretty annoyed I'm not shorting this right now. There's a lot of shorts on the table. Your short position would have been candle body close at this area, around $3.93. On the daily here, you would have waited for that daily close and then shorted that bad boy down. You would have had first take profit there at 385, second take profit at that wick at around 373 there, and then probably another take profit where you have pretty much just bounced there. So yeah, it's not the end of the world here. It is still good. Yeah, not the end of the world here. It is still good for sand right now. It's not bad, but because we know the technology and we know how good this is in terms of the metaverse and stuff like that. And look, all it takes is for Facebook to just be like, we're doing something new with the meta, and then obviously we're going to see insane pumps to the upside for all the meta coins and stuff like that. So yeah, I would just take a step back. Sand is going to absolutely bang it soon, regardless of what Bitcoin does. As soon as Meta do an announcement, obviously it's going to do very well. So yeah, just keep that in your back pocket, right? Jam token for the King's Coming. Jam token. I feel a KuCoin chart coming on. I mean, I don't think we're going to get a chart here, my good sir. So yeah, apologies. Can't be doing that. Yeah, guys, I think I might wrap it up. I'm pretty tired. I've been going for like an hour and 50 minutes here. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Short position for BTC to be still valid here is going to be, if we lose this zone, 3762 there. Sorry, 37,600 for simplicity's sake there. That's what I would really be looking for there for a lovely short there for BTC. But yeah, overall, pretty cool stream. Do appreciate all the support. And I will be back either tomorrow or Monday, right? I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. Every single day, Monday to Friday. Continual altcoin updates. You know the score, BTC updates and all that juicy stuff. So yeah, if you are new to the stream, you know what to do. I am here every single day to help you through your altcoin and Bitcoin needs, right? But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. My brother will be live on Wendy's channel, Wendy O's channel, in a few hours. Interesting stuff there, guys. So yeah, go check that out. That sounds really good and stuff indeed. This is great. Let's shake out the the moon boys. And as long as these coins are requested, the bottom ain't in. Where there is total silence, the boom is in. Yeah, guys, stay safe out. God, what happened there? Stay safe out there. Be calm, be collected. Don't make any rash decisions, and just yeah, take it easy. And at the end of the day, it's only money, right? Make sure your health and all that stuff is on point. So yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Keeping it juicy. Oh, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. No. What is happening? Peace out. What is going on here? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold, hard cash. There's money on the table.